So earlier, like we talked about how to practice the digital concepts without internet connection. But this time, how about if there are no devices, no internet, or even printed material? So this is like the not the worst, but of course we have to understand that not all schools. Okay, some schools do have internet connection, but some schools do not have even the internet connection, and even the devices, and even the printed material. So, how are you going to practice the digital concepts? So, for example, in digital tools, the focus of the mindset is the focus of the digital mindset is to solve the problems and connect with people. So storytelling is one of the greatest strategies that you can use, and also classroom dialogue, because students can imagine what tools could do. So this one, if you're gonna use storytelling and even classroom dialogue, you've already connected with SDG number 17, which is the collaboration using the role playing or group tasks. Another is the digital skills. So, how are they going to develop the digital skills without the devices? Remember that skills are habits of creation and organization. So, there is a no tech strategy for this. For example, practicing organizing some ideas, sequencing some activities or tasks, designing visuals on paper. At least we do have the paper. So this one is all about like organization. Okay. And how about the literacy? Literacy is about ethical thinking and media awareness. Students can analyze posters that you have that you have made, even the packaging of the products, the back of the products. They can even analyze it, or even the local stories. Like you can invite some people, and the students can do interviews, and these are for messaging, for for bias and for impact. Okay, so this one can explore really how to become responsible and how to use critical thinking skills. And lastly, the digital fluency. Because when we say fluency, we also connect it with adaptability and purposeful use. So the what if scenarios, okay, these are the examples of the activities, can reflect the tool choice, the problem solving, and flexibility. So again, even if there are no internet connection or any devices, there are many ways for you to practice these digital concepts and to make some digital um, mindset. Now, what we have to do is to identify whether the example represents a digital tool, digital skill, literacy, or fluency. So the first scenario is the students use a mobile app to calculate how much food donations add up to one full sack of rice. So the students use a mobile app for calculation. So this scenario is a digital tool. The second is a student knows how to upload a photo of their water filter experiment to the school's online platform. Uploading a photo, okay, is an example of a digital skill. The third scenario is the teacher asks students to evaluate. So you have the word evaluate, two online articles about climate change and decide which is more reliable. So evaluation for the sake of reliability, this one is obviously digital literacy. The fourth is students design a poster in Canva showing how solar panels reduce school energy costs. So this one can be two, because designing a poster in Canva, you have to use actually a tool, which is Canva. You design a poster, it's a skill, and then it can be also uh, this situation can be move toward the digital fluency, okay, if adapted to the audience or the context. So if you want to, use a poster to for to show it to the admin, the school admin, on how effective are the solar panels, so that will be included in the digital fluency. Number five, the teacher integrates Google Docs for collaboration, AI for feedback, and Padlet for reflection in one lesson, adapting tools to student needs. So scenario five is actually a perfect example of digital fluency. So again, if there's a collaboration, there is already the reflection. So it is a digital fluency. Number six, students log in to the school's learning platform and navigate to the recycling challenge assignment. So this is an example of digital literacy. And last scenario is student use AI prompting and iteration to refine their math solutions for a food distribution project, then connect the process to global collaboration. So it means that the students are using AI for the refinement of their solutions in the math subject. And of course, and they connect the process to the global collaboration, which means that you have the digital fluency.